Hello and welcome back to RawSlowGaming and our Let's Play series here of Sid Meier's SimGolf. What I would say, one of the best retro games out there, and also one of the best Tycoon games out there. So loving this game, and it's all the way back from 2002, so 70 years old. I still think it holds up very nicely, and I actually think the graphics aren't that bad either. I think that it holds up to today's standards pretty well, actually. There is a similar game out there in early access. I have taken a short look on it. It's called Bus Resort Gaming, or not gaming, Bus Resort Golf. You can take a look at it if you want. It's not ready, I would say, yet. It's very buggy, but we'll maybe take a look on it once again later. But anyway, back to today's episode, and before we do that as well, do remember to smash the like button if you like what you see here. It's my best way to see if you enjoy the content, and also do leave a comment about maybe if you want me to play some other retro game, suggestions of that or anything similar. I read everything, and the most positive and informative comment on each episode will get pinned, just so you know. And also, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you're sure to not miss out on any of the new daily content that we bring to you here at RawSlowGaming. So with that said, in the last episode we managed to win the tournament we hosted just, and we got a lot of cash then for us to move ourselves with here. So we got over 70k, which is very, very nice for us. And have good possibilities here to add in a few more holes. So we'll plan that out. First we'll just take a look on the course report here. So hole 3 have gone down here to just 18 minutes in a playing time. It's still a little bit high, and we're still on a loss on that hole, or a last hole as well. But we have an average rating here of 5.41, which is pretty good and a good fun factor for that one. But it's apparently quite a easy hole, a breather. So I guess not too great, and our average rating here for length is 0.25 for each hole, and accuracy 0.41, and imagination 0.33, and fun 49%. So overall pretty decent, and our average fee here being 555 and decreasing for each hole. I don't know if that's due to the players being more and more unhappy for each hole or something like that, but we'll see, I guess. And I don't think really they are acknowledging this nice battlefield monument or something like that, which is a bit of a shame. And the question then is, how do we place our fourth hole here, or fifth hole? I think that having it up here and over the water might be a good option, and we'll play around maybe a little bit with the different ways of altering the levels of the ground, so we can have some elevations and things like that. And I think we'll have I really like this scenic tree, so I think having the tee off maybe here is a good option. So let's start with that actually, and we'll see here we should have around 400 yards. So actually we can have I wonder, could even have it something like that, but I don't know. And here we could have actually a really nice par 3 hole from somewhere over here, maybe over the water. The one thing that is a little bit not that great is that we have many straight holes here. We do have a dogleg here on the first hole, and I guess this is a dogleg as well. so it's actually not too bad. So I think we'll play this hole also pretty straight, and I do want it here close by to this cherry tree or something. What it is. I think we'll have it there actually, and I think we'll have it a tricky green. And I think we want the tricky green to be there as well. I don't think we want to add in anything more. We'll maybe have a little bit of fairway here as well, but not really know if that's going to be the case. We'll definitely have in fairway here. I will actually have a bunker there also. So like so, I think. And we'll actually have bunkers here and here as well. And I think we'll do bunkers there also. And then we can have some fairway, rounding it in like this. And we should have it a little bit more easier for those not reaching here, which I guess will be everyone. I guess this is actually a little bit of a too long hole once again. I will actually add in a little bit like so, and we'll add in once more, and then we'll do rough like this, or actually we'll do deep rough like so. I will do deep rough like that as well. And also here I think we'll do deep rough. So I think that hole actually looks pretty good, like it is now. So we'll open that. So tennis court helps the player start with a better attitude. That might be pretty nice actually. So I kinda wanted to do actually back-to-back par 3s wouldn't be that bad. So like to here to there and to the other side of the water. But maybe we could play it like a par 4 from here, and then we'll go over the fountain and something like that, and go maybe a little bit more alongside the water. So we'll just add in more holes here once we, since we do have the cash. I think we'll actually use here the first to have it as long away as possible. And here we'll have a pretty short par 4 hole. I think is a good option. And we can have rough all the way here, and then we'll have it like this, I think. So we can have it a two-way fairway here. And we'll have a small green just like it is, and we'll have pot bunkers around it on the back of it, and then actually have bunkers all around it like this. And let's add in a couple of scenic trees here as well. So we'll have scenic trees here alongside here. And actually we'll add in some scenic trees here also, just a couple, so we are not stopping the line of play here. So we'll open that hole. And since we have 6 holes now, we got to daily fee course regarding the tournament, so it will double the prize money if we meet the requirements. Which is pretty nice. So we had very poor ratings there on that hole so far. The ratings here definitely going up though, which is nice. And we'll add in some pathway here. So we'll add in like so. And yes, remove path. And we'll add in some more paths, or actually we'll add in paths here as well, or pathway to the fairway. Looks pretty nice, and actually we'll do the same here. And let's see here, we'll add in a pathway here also from this hole, so to there, and then we'll have a pathway like this. So we have a couple of players leaving in disgust. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure why, the reason to that being at all actually. But we'll add in some more benches. I think that's definitely going to be needed here. Actually, we'll add in the benches there already. We'll definitely need to add in more groundskeepers as well, so we'll hire quite a few of those. So we'll have you looking over this area. We'll hire another groundskeeper here, and you will look over this area. So the groundskeeper apparently can walk over water. That's interesting to know. Let's see here, we got membership roster here. So let's see here. Yeah, you gotta press it, you can't scroll. It's a little bit of an old game. So we have unfortunately quite many who have resigned. Which is a bit unfortunate. I don't remember what this trophies is all about. So we definitely have pretty hungry players as well here. So we'll add in, let's see here, we definitely need a thirst quencher here. So a soda vendor, we have that after 2 holes, so let's have one more here after 4 holes. And actually I think we might be needing a snack bar as well. Here after 4 hole, so let's see here, where should we put that? Let's actually see if we can put that. Or we won't put that there, right beside the tee of the 5th par. and our fourth hole here have fallen into the challenge type hole. We get some improvements here to our player, which is nice. We'll definitely add in here on our putting skills. And we'll add one skill on our long driver as well. And we need to connect the let's see here. We need to connect this snack bar to a pathway, and that path needs to be connected here to our clubhouse, so we will do just that. So we'll have a pathway over here all the way to here, and then it's connected. Now we have another player leaving our course, unfortunately. So we have 3 players leaving our course, or 2 players leaving our course at the moment. And a player there resigning their membership. So let's see here, player comments. We have another player really angry, so let's actually take a look here on the course report. So hole 3 definitely getting a lot of hate here in the fun rating. So actually I think this is a little bit too hard, this hole. So let's see here, we'll add in a little bit more of fairway, and actually we are now out of cash, so we'll add this in as much as we can. So 800, we'll try to get 800, and we'll add a few more times of fairway into this hole. And our fame rating is spreading apparently, which is nice. So we have very few players on our course at the moment, so we really need to have more playing our course. At the moment we seem to be bleeding money, which is not that great. But I really do think we need to make this a little bit easier and better. Maybe add in one fairway tile here as well. So we'll do one tile here and one tile here. And that should be making it pretty much easy, quite a lot easier. And maybe we'll even add in one green tile here. So we have another one leaving, so I don't even know if we have members left on the club, which is a little bit crazy. And I do believe this is a lot of the problem here, this water tower, which I can't, yeah exactly, it's permanent, I can't remove it. So let's see here what we can do. So we can maybe have a club pro, a greeter, that we have here close to this water tower that might help with the players that are not having fun and are having a bad attitude here at the water tower. We have another player leaving the course. So as I said, we have many players leaving the course here and a lot of on hole 3, so we definitely need to help them get past that hole. Hopefully the greeter here will do just that. But we're still definitely bleeding money and pretty darn fast, so I think we'll put the ranger here on the first hole actually, to try and get out players faster on the course. But then again, I don't really think there are any players available to us anymore, more or less, so I think we might have made ourselves more or less game over actually if we can't bring back the cash here. A tournament might do that, of course, but that's not really what we want to do. So we definitely have all the ratings here going up steadily. The fun rating maybe not so much, but I think it's better now. And I think we might have a chance here to turn things around. We do need more guests on the course though, so we'll hope that those actually completing the course can apply for membership and get some visitors to our course. Something definitely a little bit different here in this game towards modern games is that you can't fast forward the gameplay or anything. It's at a fixed speed. And we have now several times here with not getting really any money in, which is very troublesome. And we have almost all players here on the third hole, which is also a bit worrisome. We've got both players here finishing that hole said the hole was a bit too hard, so we'll definitely try to add in fairway here if we can, so they can shoot a little bit longer as soon as possible. So we would like to add in these two here to fairway, or maybe even more, so they can go a little bit more easy towards this pin. So we have an average of 5.76 on that hole, which is definitely too much. We have an average of 5 on that par 4 so far, and this 4.83. So we have 2 years to get out of the negative cash there, so definitely looking to be the case that we might not turn things around. We need more golfers to be able to do that. So we need these guys to be happy and invite some friends to the golf course, because that's how it works in this game, that each member basically takes a visitor to the course. But at least we have pretty smiling faces here for all most of the players here, which is nice. So we really need these guys to invite some friends to the course. So hopefully we get that just when they finish this hole. And unfortunately not really. So let's take a little look here on the membership roster. So unfortunately we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 that are resigned, and yeah, that's probably going to be a lot of problem for us actually. And let's actually take a look here. So we have one visitor, or we have at least a couple of visitors who actually could become members as well, at least, so that's good. So we have Karim here getting on the 6th hole, and Dobby. So let's see here, Karim and Dobby, and let's take a look here on the membership. So Dobby is a member, Karim is a visitor, so hopefully Karim will be so happy that he becomes a member and invites a visitor. We're definitely still bleeding money here. All these I am picky, and the other player that are playing just to see if we can get expansions or bigger grounds and some scenic things and everything like that, definitely helps us here when we're not having enough players on the course. We could try to arrange a tournament, but not really what I want to do. And also I guess we could play versus a pro here for 2k per hole, so that would be give us a little bit money at least. So we'll try to get that in, and let's see here, we'll accept. And we'll probably end off with ending this episode very shortly actually, hitting the 30-minute mark here, which is a good number I think to have these episodes are being around. and we do get Karim applying for a membership here. So we have 7 basic members and 13 visitors, so that's very good, and a chance for us to get more players on the course, which, as said, is super important for us here. So maybe we will have a chance here to build up the cash flow to green once again. Oh, this is interesting. Should we go for it, or what do you think? I think we'll actually go for it and see what happens. And I think we'll play this hole, and after that we'll end the episode. And we're going to end up in the water, unfortunately. So a little bit of a gamble there, definitely. And we'll see here where we are allowed to drop. And we're actually allowed to drop on the green, so not too bad, or I believe we are, at least. Or almost on the green, so just outside the green. We'll see here if, yeah, it's a lob shot here. So we should definitely win this hole at least. You also get green fee for playing yourself, which is pretty nice. So definitely helping our financials. So I think we'll stop it there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well if you want. Of course, if you don't want, don't do it, but if you do, you can hit that notification bell as well, so you're sure to not miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at RawSlowGaming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.